Welcome to Hermes365. Hermes365 offers full integration between Office 365 and Dynamics CRM and requires no software install into the Mac or PC platform. Let's pretend I'm going to be a coordinator for a company that manages music venues and events. Let's take a look at my inbox, the way I start every day. I see that I have a few things from some of my current clients. One of them happens to be Bono. I'll click on Bono and see that he wants 4 extra tickets for his concerts coming up in New York. So I'll click on Hermes365 email and create activity. I think in this case I'll make a case out of it because that's how we handle these things in our company. So let's click on case and create activity. Should come back with a friendly reminder. There it is. It tells me that there's some progress going on in the background. When it comes back, it'll show me that it created both a case and an email. The email is the copy of this email that I have, and the case is the thing that I wanted to do. I click on it, and I'm taken immediately to Dynamics CRM in the new tab. Let's see what it made. Oh, look at that. This entire thing got filled in. I got the case title, I got the proper customer details, I have the fact that it's Bono that was the customer, and it looks like it also shows the email here in my activities. In the origin, it should show email, and there it is right there. Let's take a look at the email that it created and see if it did that properly. Wow, look at that. The regarding and the subject, the to and the from are all correct. Fantastic. Let's go back to email and see what else we have to do. I'll click on another mail from Bono here. Oh, okay, this time he wants to see if there's something we can do next year for June. So that's definitely an opportunity for us. I'll just click on opportunity, create activity, and then wait for it to come back. It should come back with 2 records, an opportunity and the email. There it is right there. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'll deal with these opportunities later. At least they're in my system for now. Carlos has just sent me an email. He's basically just congratulating me on what a great job we did in LA last night. All right, so that's really just a nice mail to have, nothing to be done. I'll keep it in the future for perhaps for some reviews that I might have coming up with my boss. Speaking of my boss, he wants to see an update for the upcoming U2 concert in New York that we've been working on. All right, what I'll do is I'll just send him a list of my current activities by just basically hitting reply, typing in what I'm going to be sending him. Here are my latest activities. Okay. And then going up to apps, I think I'm going to go ahead and just use Hermes365 here to integrate with my new mail. And what it does in this case is actually going to retrieve records for me. All the views that I normally use in Dynamics are shown here. So I'll go ahead and hit insert records from my activities, and should be coming pretty soon. There it is. It's a standard table and I can format it, but for now I'll just go ahead and send it and move on. All right, let's skip a few and go up to another one of, oh, this is a new client, Stevie Nicks, and she's saying that Robert Plant is interested, would be interested in coming in on board and doing some venues with us. So that's definitely good. I think this is going to be a lead. I'll create the activity, and in this case, let's see what it does. I've got 2 people in the to list, myself and Robert Plant, and then I have Stevie Nicks, who's not in our system just yet. All right, I'll create the activity, and it should come back with 4 items, and it does. It comes back with 2 contacts, 1 lead, and 1 email. Wow, this is a lot of work that I just did with 1 click. Let's look at the lead that it created. I can edit it and see if I can do some updates to it. Okay, this looks pretty good. It's a great starting point. Let's move on to, I'm curious about the 2 other records that it created. So let's go see what those are. Hermes365 allows me quick access to all these items, so I don't have to jump back and forth between moving out of context all the time and digging through another system to see where it is. Fantastic, that looks good. Let's look at the last one. Robert Plant, he's got his email in here. All right, that's fantastic. I'll come back in here later and put the fact that he's from London. Okay, so let's move on to our next important email. Oh, here's my IT. He's saying something is happening. He created a new Power Pivot. Oh, I wonder if I can run that in the Mac. Well, I think the answer is yes. Let's click on it and see what's going on. What kind of report he sent us. Excel Online. All right. Here's PowerView, but it looks like it's got all sorts of funky data. It has all of his sample data, and I guess that's what these sample data is good for when you're doing reports. You can get a good idea of what it looks like. I'll log into my Dynamics CRM website and then log in. Similar to how we inserted items into an email, we can do the same thing with Excel and with Word. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to update the already existing records that are on this spreadsheet with just the button called Update Document. Comes back with a friendly reminder that there are 2 records remaining. Okay, another table, and look at that. There are all of my activities, and let's check to see if my email activities are mine as well. Those are all mine. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and see what happens in PowerView. PowerView, I have to refresh this one as well. So let's just go ahead and refresh all connections. What it's doing here is connecting the data that I just brought in from CRM to PowerView. Okay, now that PowerView has all of our refreshed data, let's see if this thing works. Okay, I'll click on Appointments. Sure enough, all the data is getting filtered. Let's see what happens on the priorities list. I'll click on High. Wow, that's really cool. This is wonderful for all your users. You can actually write reports very quickly and easily using all the features inside of Excel, pivot tables, and PowerView, and basically allow users to use them across all your platforms, both PC and Mac. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our demo. Thank you very much, and we hope to hear from you soon. For more information, contact sales@Hermes365.com. Thanks.